Here's the front sign, the Barton Aerodrome, and this is the front. Right, I'll just have a zoom in there, and you can see the planes that are parked up inside the hangar. Quite busy in there today. Zoom back out. We'll have a look at the ones down here. Oh yeah. This is where you come if you want to get yourself a pint, something to eat. Anyway, we're going to walk down, see what's in the back here, look. Have a walk down to the fence and have a closer look at these. Right, this is the entrance now for the public viewing platform. Go up the stairs. Keep it centre screen. So here's one of the rooms at the control tower. You can see all the little planes here, and these are the ones that are ready for going out. Right, so Barton Aerodrome stays open later on a Friday night, but then the rest of the time it's closed at 6 o'clock at night. So if you're coming down Friday night, it's your best one. Well, obviously, if it's staying open later tonight, it's a bit of a downer for us camping, but I don't know what to say, because there's not a lot of places that can get away with camping around here apart from at the back gate, so we might just have to do the back gate tonight. Right, just got the rucksack out of the boot, got the beers, we're all set. Let's get round back at airport. Also, the wind's dropping down, the sun's coming out. Oh, happy times. When we first got here before, it were rough. Here's the wind tunnel at the back of the airport, and it just shows the planes the direction of the wind when they're coming into land. Well, we're using the UEX Bobcat today. It's a one person, 4 season. Let's get it set up. These are the pegs UEX supplier when you get the Bobcat one. They're not that good, but hey yo, here we go. I put the tent facing the other way, but I've decided now I'm going to turn the tent round and face into the airport. let's get everything inside the tent. Well, we're back on the RAB sleeping bag again tonight and the Thermarest sleeping mat, so let's get this blown up. Well, it's going up nicely. Nearly at the top. And there we go. So the OEX has a loop where you can clip in the lights. Well, there's still lots of aviation going on around me while I'm setting up the tent. I put out, there's like a little bench over there, so I put all my food over there out the way, because there's a lot of fox trails and stuff like that around here, so I'm going to cook on the bench tonight. Well, it's all looking good. We've got some foil down. We blew up the Thermarest bed. Now, I'm going to put in the sleeping bag. We're on the RAB. Just let that inflate itself. Zip the tent up. Here we go. Oh, it's getting a bit of a wobble on. Well, we've got ourselves a little bench here, so I'm going to use it as a kitchen table tonight. And you can see there, we've got ourselves all our stuff we need to cook tonight. So this is the way that we come in. This is the bench I'm using as a kitchen tonight. And we're parked up here. The back of the airport gate, look, and we're actually facing, here's the back of the tent, and we're actually facing into the airport, so you can see the sun going down over there. Well, the sausages are nearly there, so we'll put some onions in shortly. And if that's not smelling good, I don't know what is. Well, waiting on the onions cooking. I think we'll have a can of the old Black Art. Some of the stout there. Hey, enjoy your weekend, you lot. Can't beat it, can you? Tent's up and tent's all set up. Kitchen's up and rocking, and so is the bar. And I've got my little kitchen knife, so I can just cut the sausages in half and put them on my muffin. Well, gotta say, she's living the dream, man. Just had a fox. But I did say, didn't I? There's a lot of game trails around here, so there's probably a lot of wildlife, I'd expect. And can you see the wind tunnel now? It's just dropped to the floor. There's no wind whatsoever. The midges are coming out. We've seen a fox already. And there's the kitchen. I've just had a bit of a clean up. So yeah, I'm just going to go to the tent now and we can chill out and see what goes on the airport on a Friday night. But I haven't seen any of the small planes come back over while I've been cooking. Well, we're back at the tent now. So I'm just going to put the lights on and stuff like that because the sun's gone down now. And just going to open a few cans and enjoy my Friday night. I don't know what you can see around here. But there's the airport. The control tower's there. These are the hangars. So yeah, that's what we've got. Well, the sausages were great. And the black art stout's going down a treat. So I suppose tonight's going to go quite quick again. Well, this is the front of the tent tonight. You can see I've got all my stuff outside in the porchway. Happy times. So it's not a bad little view from here with the airport. And the building opposite, where they put hangars on the side of it now, that dates back from probably 1800s, you know. It's an old building and it's having the roof done at the minute. It's got scaffolding all along. Just a shame I couldn't have got closer onto this site today. But obviously, you know, we've got to stick to the law. And I don't really want the civil aviation on my case. So anyway, it's not a bad spot. And I'm hoping to see some action for singing morning. Well, we've got an helicopter here. It's a North West Air ambulance again. It's just landing itself down. You can see the airport staff with the flashing lights on in the far distance. Oh well, that's it. The Urban Rats bar's popped up at Barton Aerodrome. So anyway, can't beat it, can you? Get this ink glass. Can't beat getting out on a stealth camp at a weekend and enjoying yourself. Oh, I can hear the police in the background. Might be on the way for a beer, I don't know. Anyway, been an entertaining day today and the weather's been turning. It's like started off gale force wind, not looking that good, then the sun come out, then the wind's dropped and then the sun's gone in. And anyway, it's not a bad night tonight, to be honest, for the northwest England. And it's good to be out using my tent, because I'm in OEX today. I've not used it for a bit, so yeah, it's good to get out in it. And I've not always been into budget tents, but you know what, when you're doing these like low level stealth camps, it's the ideal for it, you know. Oh, the Terran overlays are one. You've seen it in the last video, and that was a cracking tent. I mean, yeah, I've been everywhere in that. I've done loads of Wainwrights in the Lake Districts with that. And they're known, Terra Nova, for making good tents. I know you pay a bit more for them, but they are a good tent, and I try and just use that one as my best tent, to be honest. Yeah, and as well, the Elk-Kit Soloist. I love using that tent because it's a freestanding tent, and you can just put it up anywhere you want. It's a cracking little tent, that, and they retail about, what, £120 or something. They're not that expensive, but you don't get a lot of condensation in them. Been a great little tent. Like I say, because it's freestanding, just take it out, get it out, you can put it anywhere. And anyway, this camping malarkey, you can spend whatever you want, you know, because there's always something new to buy out there. So what you've got to think is, do I actually need it, or am I just buying it for the sake of buying it because I like camping? I'm just off the Liverpool Road and I can hear loads of police coming up and down. It's been quiet for ages. Once I started cooking my tea, all the little planes here at the airport kind of stopped, you know. And no doubt in the morning they'll all be up for seeing, because most of these people, they work, who have these little planes. So, you know, Saturday morning I bet they're all like, yeah, I'm out in my plane if the weather's alright. So yeah, I'm expecting it being quite busy tomorrow. We've got some good shots before of some of the planes coming over this back gate quite low, and that's why I'm glad I was around here, because while I've been setting up the tent, I know you don't see it, but there's been loads of little planes coming in, and yeah, pretty good stuff really. Bit different, isn't it, from what you normally see in your day-to-day life. Anyway, that's enough chatting it. Just gonna chill out now and enjoy this beer while I can. Well, you can see the full moon in the background just about, just over the top of the bushes there. Yeah, lovely night tonight. Hey, and I've lost count of how many times I've camped out on a full moon. Oh! We're going to leave the tent for a minute and have a quick walk round and see what we can see while we're around here. Well, there's the tent. And we've got fog coming down. You probably see it all on the tent. It's actually freezing tonight. Yeah, look. That's how cold it is tonight. And let's have a look. Oh, let us have a look round. See what we can see. We're down on this path. Look at this. Pretty spooky that, isn't it, eh? Hey, don't call us the urban rats for nothing, you know. Look, this is a location. There's the orange ring. Trying to keep it so we can see in case anything surprises us. Foxes, deers, rats, you name it, it's all out here. So this is Barton Aerodrome at night time. Let's just have a walk around, see what else here. It's like it's a bit of a car rally, to be honest. Should get my car down here. Got some of these Hondas here. You got a row of Hondas. Oh yeah. All there, mate. Got a Beetle here. One of these crappy Beetles. You won't be driving that, would you? Shine a light on this for you guys. There you go. The wheels. Look at that, innit? What's in the back there? Oh, fucking Volvo, BMW, Renault. So we've kind of seen like quite a few of these little pocket rockets, haven't we? Maybe I should have got my Fiesta on here tonight.
Oh, he's got his door cards in. You know what this is here? It's snowing on the background. I wired that.
Well, it seems to be like loads of these things about, to be honest. So that was Barton Aerodrome on a Friday night, and it looked like it was a car meet-up, and most of the cars what was there was like Hondas, Toyotas, but there was a few Evos and other kind of stuff, so I think just a bit of a boy racers meet-up, to be honest. And tonight it's quite bloody cold, you know, it's a full moon. Yeah, it's pretty cold though. and I've only got a 3-season sleeping bag, but you find when you're in a field it's always colder, so I'll just have to keep my coat on maybe tonight. Got a boy racer here. Well, that's the end of the night for Urban here. Bar's still open, just gonna have last orders now. See you in the morning. Morning. It's 7:30. So I've been awake for about 20 minutes to be fair. But yeah. Gonna take a look outside and see what the day brings. Let's have a look. You never know what to expect. Oh, alright. Oh, we've got the fire brigade flashing the blue lights over there. If you can see or not. Yeah, they got the blues and twos on the fire brigade, and I think they're gonna be doing a morning test looking at it. Well, I slept right through as well last night, which was a bonus. So, oh, get out of the bag. Like, oh, a bit chilly out here. It was bloody cold last night. I fell asleep in my sleeping bag with my coat on, look, and all this. Yeah, it was cold last night. I did have an hat on, but it fell off. Anyway, let's get the boots on. That time of day. And we're up. So where's the tent this morning? My plate's still on the bench over there. Got the fire brigade out. This is the airport field. Oh, and it's a Saturday morning. Look. Yeah, there's like more wheels here, look. That one's fresh. So something's been in and out of that last night. Some mole's been about, digging about. And this is where we're at, look. The wind tunnel's down. It's not windy today. So what I'm going to do now is pack away some of my stuff inside the tent, like the sleeping bag and the sleeping mat. So you can see at the bottom of the sleeping mat where it gets condensation in the night. And that's, I haven't got a full sheet of Chinese foil down last night. I just used a bit of the window screen stuff just so my mat didn't get punctured, but yeah, when you're not using a Chinese foil, this is what you kind of get. Put this on deflate, get some air out of there easy. Yes, I've been expecting, when I slept at like Blackpool Airport, the fire brigade, they went round with the sirens on in the trucks. So I've been expecting them doing it here this morning, but up to now, they haven't, but it's still early yet. I'm not sure what time the airport opens. And let's get this pillar in its bag. But yeah, I can see movement on airport, so if they do come out, we'll film it here. So the yellow plane from yesterday, we've got that out of its hangar already. That's first out. I'll show you in a minute. I'll just get some of this stuff packed away and then I'm in front of the day. Right, well, it's time for the coffee to go on, isn't it? Because this is my first brew of the day. Decent. Well, I can pack the table away now because finished with that for today. On the wing guard, take the gas off, pull down the table. Absolute brilliant, this table. Look at that, don't even weigh anything. So I've got my cappuccino. Just having a look now what's going on with the airport. Oh, see some black truck driving round now. Let's have a look if you can see out. It's got his flashing lights on. So, oh, I can see like a microglider over there. Oh, it's an helicopter flying low. We've got the airport staff, he's just let on. But the helicopter was a little black thing. Looked like a fly. That's brilliant, that. Didn't even hear it come in, just come in dead low. So anyway, time for the tent to come down and then we can get ourselves out of here. So you can see the trail here, and there's the molehill, and then you can see the other little game trail what runs off it into the edge. Should have put a camera on there last night. What I've decided to do is just put my tent over this gate just while I drink my brew, and everything's in my bag. Over there I've packed away all the cooking stuff into a plastic bag. Yeah, and this is where we're at. So the chap from the airport's just been over. He was just wondering what I was doing, because this is an access gate for the fire crew. And anyway, he's kind of given me a bit of information about this airport here at Barton. So on a Monday night it's a bikers night, and on a Friday night it's boy racers night, and it's all run by the cafe here. So that's what happens in the week. And it said for the planes, they do stop at like tea time because the control tower is closed so that's the reason no planes come over after we made tea last night. So this is where we parked the tent last night, and as you can see, we've left no trace. Well, that's the end of the camp at Barton Aerodrome. It's been good to see all the aviation flying about, and until next time, stay safe, stay stealthy, and I'll see you on the next Urban Rats adventures.